Morning. We are in Savannah, Georgia. We're on the waterfront right now. Water. Anyway, we're here in Savannah for the day. We are just over the state line at 1,000 Trails. We're only there for like 2 full days. One of the days we're coming here. The other day we're gonna do nothing. I might edit this video. So anyway, we started at the waterfront here. There's a big riverboat right down there. You'll see it in the B-roll. Don't start complaining. We're just wandering around. There's nothing like iconic here, maybe.
No, I actually.
There's just a lot of stuff
for work.
That's what I kept rambling. I was waiting for her to say something because I've never been here, but.
Well, I was here for work many years ago, and I really loved the vibe of the city, and I wanted to always share it with Dan. So I'm glad that we can just kind of walk around and experience it together. Yeah.
So we're not doing anything. We're not going to any museums. We're not going to any iconic anything because I don't know if there is. It's just a cool downtown. There's a historic area. There's the waterfront here. We'll get lunch someplace cool.
Yeah.
We'll see. Now I'm gonna go find some sun because it's cold. This is, I think, River Street. It's super old. Look, it's got cobblestones. And these buildings, they're also super old. But there's what is it? Oh, Wet Willie's. That's not an old business. It's a bar and a party.
And a party.
Yeah. Anyway, it's really cool. The riverboat's right back there. Like I said, it's in the B-roll. Don't complain about the trees. New convention center's over there. It's really pretty down here.
Yeah, it's just the history of it all, you know. Out of the buildings, the architecture here, it's so much older than on the West Coast from where we're from. So when I came here, it was just like amazing to think how old these buildings were. I mean, I know the East Coast, you know, Northeast is even older, but it's kind of cool.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, actually.
I mean, Virginia was like the first settlement and stuff, so it's pretty old down here.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, this stuff was going on in 1700s, 1600s. Oh, I found sun. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 60, high 60s, 67 or something like that today. It's not quite there yet. It's still a little cool, but see, and then they have ferries. That's an actual ferry. It's not just that you can't. I mean, you can, but it just goes across the river, take people over there to go do whatever people do. There's all the businessmen getting on and stuff. I don't know. And you can see the cobblestone. Very quaint. We came off of the waterfront. We reached the end. I mean, it was pretty down there. There wasn't a whole lot going on. There were some restaurants and stuff, but this, I believe, is old Fort Jackson behind us. We're just headed into the historical district. We're getting off the main drag, Bay Street. I mean, there's just dump trucks and semi trucks and
Vector trucks and
yeah, there's all kinds of work and super loud. So we're getting off there. We're gonna go into the historical district, where hopefully it's a little quieter. Hopefully.
You see how cool this is?
You see how cool that is?
I just took some videos.
Look at that. Look how cool that is.
It is so cool.
It's obscenely cool. It's so cool. Oh my god. We're headed into the historic district. We'll get back with you later when we find something interesting.
12 seconds later.
You can see the sidewalks here. I mean, it's brick. They're extremely messed up. It's like, watch your step. I don't think these are ADA compliant. Not even close. We're taking pictures of the squirrels up in the trees above us. They're running around here in the grass, but no, and the camera's not crooked. We're on a park bench.
That is
See?
crooked.
We're on a park bench, and it's really laid back park bench.
They want us to chill while we're in Savannah.
But we're just in this little park.
Warren Park, I think it's at.
Yeah. We're kind of at the end of the river walk or whatever down there. You kind of come out into not the historic district. There was like traffic and stuff, and
there was like no sidewalk, so you had to like walk around an open manhole. It was a little strange.
Yeah, but it's really pretty down here. I mean, it's kind of residential. Down here, there's a whole bunch of like little cafes and places like that.
Just
so we might stop in there and grab something to drink.
Architecture is like what gets me, because it's just amazing. I don't know what it's called, but they have all this like wrought iron, fancy things, and this awesome. I don't know what it's called. It looks really cool though.
Yeah, little known fact: she used to be an architect. Those are technical terms. You know, the fancy wrought iron thingies and the wooden roof thingies. Anyway, we're just making our way wherever. I don't know where we're going. I have no idea. Nor do I care.
We're just chilling.
Yeah.
Soaking it all in.
Yeah, we won't see a tenth of this
Probably
today. There's a big park with a Civil War monument down there.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, a mile from the waterfront anyway. So, whoa.
Stop it.
What is that?
Stop it.
I don't know. It's just a gaggle of. I want to call them homeless people. They look like young.
They look like munitions. They just
like young
look
people, musicians. The one guy had a guitar. Yeah, they had big backpacks and they all had dogs, and I don't know what they are, but anyway, we're just chilling for a minute, and then we're gonna go explore some more.
Indeed.
Yeah, thrilling, right? Good stuff. And watching the squirrels. Why don't squirrels walk? Squirrels just hop. They hop everywhere. Everyone says rabbits hop. Squirrels, that's what they do. It's just bound around like boing, boing, boing. Okay. We found another park. We didn't go very far. These are all over. This is John Wesley. He founded Methodism. Interesting. If you're a Methodist, there you go. If you're not, you're kind of like what I'm doing. It's like going, I don't know. You say so. Nice park, though. It's nice that they have all these little areas here. The cool thing is that this reminds me a lot of San Francisco, because it's kind of pedestrian friendly, narrow streets, one-way streets, old buildings. Not the wharf part. The other part. There's a cool theater over there. See the cool theater over there? All right. I should not be vlogging and crossing streets, but I am. So we just stopped at Rise Biscuits and Donuts. It was pretty good. We just got some chocolate milk, and I got a biscuit with some gravy on it, just to tide us over, because we're gonna eat a late lunch. So we're on the touristy, so shops and restaurants and stuff. Down this way, to my left, there's another little park with a monument, and then to the right there's also a park with a monument, and there's a big church down there, so we're gonna go check that out. I said we don't know what we're doing. We have no idea. We're just wandering around, seeing what we see. It appears some dude named Oglethorpe advocated for these squares or something. This was the first one. This was supposed to be like a model for all the future squares. They are. They're all over. You walk a block or so, and then there's another one of these squares. There's one right down there. And then the Capitol's right in front of us here, but it's kind of cool. Have all these little quiet places, trees, grass, monuments. Oh, see, this says something different.
Did you read the sign about Washington? You gotta go over there and read that sign about Washington. It's
I have to go over and read
fantastic.
that sign. I have to read it. This says Nathaniel Greene. Major General Nathaniel Greene. American Revolution. Ta-da! Okay, I have to go read this sign. Jen told me I had to. I have to. Read that one. See if I have to read that one. Yeah, Jen was right. The Washington sign. It's basically about when Washington was down here, seeing the South. And that he ate there and went to religious services over there and stayed in another place. So I suppose if you wanted to, you could go check out all those places, if in fact they still exist. It doesn't say whether or not they do, it just says he was here and he did that stuff. If you can see behind me there, that's the Christ Church. I believe the George Washington sign said he attended services at that church. So there, George Washington was there. I want to go back and read it now. Almost there. Let's see what this says. Blah, blah, blah. Washington lodged at a house. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, it says at the original Christ Church, which leads me to believe that ain't it. But nevertheless, maybe it was there? I don't know. Maybe that is the original. It's not very clear. But
I told you, it's cool sign.
you told me. All right, we're going to go check out the Capitol now. No, not the Capitol. That's City Hall. See, we told you how loud it was down here? This is how loud it is down here. This is Bay Street again. Super loud. And then we have this amazing building behind us. I gotta go across the street and shoot some B-roll, but see? Look at that. Look at it! It's the historic custom house. You know the cool thing is, we have buildings that look almost identical to this in Carson City, back in Nevada. The Supreme Court building and I think the Attorney General's offices across the street from the Capitol look just like this. They have the columns and everything, the stairs, the whole bit. Pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go shoot B-roll across the street and then we're gonna beat it the other way because it's super loud down here. Super loud. We're probably not going there, but down at the end is the Moon River Brewing Company. That's an old Confederate hospital. It was used as a hospital.
Yes.
And it's haunted, and it's been on Ghost Adventures. We used to watch Ghost Adventures a lot. And we know all this stuff. Every time we go somewhere, we point that out.
I've actually been there. I had a little meet and greet there and met the owner, and he gave us a tour of the parts that people aren't allowed to see. Very creepy vibe. Up on the second and third floors, very no bueno.
No bueno. That's what you say. Confederate ghosts, no bueno. While Jen is off shooting pictures of these churches and buildings, there's a church right there. There's a legislative administrative building for the county right over here with a big spire on top. There's this big marble building over here. Problem is, you can't even really see them because of the trees. There's so many of these trees around. They block everything. I mean, the one over here, it's on this side of the street. It reaches over in front of the church. See how far they go out? I mean, they go all the way back there. It's crazy. It's hard to get good, clear shots of these buildings. I was going to take one of the spire kind of through the trees, but I don't know if it would turn out. I mean, I can see it. I don't know if the camera can see it all that well with all the varying levels of light. What? What do you give me that look for? So what do you give me that look for?
I'll tell you when you get off the talking.
Why? You can tell me now.
I'm having a hard time getting them in the frame. So.
Why? Because of the trees?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I was just saying. That's what she's complaining about. She can't get these buildings. She can't get shots of them because of the trees. At least not from the park. We might be able to from the side, but even then, like I said, the trees actually, the limbs go out horizontally and they go over the street. We're gonna take a second and figure out where we are and what we're doing, and then we're gonna go somewhere else probably.
Yeah.
Do we figure? Are we going to Paula Dean's restaurant?
Yep.
Lady and Sons.
I was here. When I was here, I went to Lady and Sons twice. It's fantastic. I know that I probably can't eat anything there.
No, and she won't shut up about it. That's all she talks about.
The
At least 3 times a day.
pudding was literally the best thing I think I've ever eaten in my life. I understand I can't have that anymore, but it was amazing. So
really, banana pudding's the best thing you've ever had in your life.
it was that good. It was that good.
It's banana pudding. Whatever.
It was made with love, though.
Whatever. We're gonna go. That's where we're gonna go for lunch. So.
Yeah.
And it's close to where we're parked, so it'll be a nice end. We'll go eat and then we'll leave.
Yeah.
And then we get to go to Walmart.
Oh yeah. Living the dream, baby. Living the
We
dream.
won't include that in this.
No, definitely
So you're
not.
welcome. We're now wandering around the various neighborhoods. We went to the big park. It's a big park. There's a fountain. There's a statue. There's grass. Typical stuff. We're just headed back now. Paula Dean's restaurant should be dead ahead about half a mile, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we're walking up and down these streets and checking this stuff out. Oh, I gotta get a picture of that. There's a church steeple. See? So, we're gonna keep walking, go down to Paula Dean's, and feed ourselves. We just got out of
Lady and Sons.
Lady and Sons. It was Paula Dean's restaurant. It was pretty good. We didn't get the buffet.
No.
You can get it. There's a buffet there. Jen can't eat it
No.
because we never know what has what in it, and we can't ask about everything. And I didn't either because didn't have anything. It was just like fried chicken and pork or something. I don't know. I got the chicken pot pie, and it was amazing. It tasted great, and it had like crisscrossed puff pastry, you know, on the top.
It looks beautiful.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it was an okay place to eat.
And I had a lump crab cake sandwich. It was supposed to be a sandwich, but I just ate the crab cake. It was really, really good.
Yeah. So we were discussing, you know, Jen's like, oh, is it everything you thought it would be? And I'm like,
Savannah.
it's okay.
Savannah, not
Savannah.
just lunch.
Well, lunch too. It's like, it's okay. I mean, it's just a town. It's got some really cool buildings and some history and stuff, but it's just a town.
I don't know. It just, there's something about here, the architecture and the Spanish moss on the trees. I really, really like it.
Yeah, it's cool, but you know, it's like, it's just a town. I mean, it's a historical town and it's got a lot of cool stuff to look at, but I'll say it again, it's just a town. Honestly, I'm tired today. We drove yesterday. It always takes a day to kind of bounce back. It wasn't a particularly long travel day, but still.
It does, and unfortunately, we only have 2 days, so it was either come today or come tomorrow.
Yeah, so here I have to get that B-roll. I have to get some B-roll. I had to get some B-roll of the carriage behind us. So.
You can see it, it's right there.
Yeah, it's right there. So, anyway, that's pretty much our day in Savannah. It wasn't the most exciting vlog ever.
I will say though, I know he keeps saying it's just a town, but it's a very beautiful town.
Oh, it is. No, it's a really
it's
beautiful town. I mean, but you know, it's like it's just not like super exciting. It's not like the Grand Canyon or something, you know, where you're like, oh my God, that's the most amazing thing. It's like, it's a town. It's a nice town. But in any case, that's it. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Walmart. So with that, I guess I talked myself into a corner there. I was gonna say we're gonna go. I already said that we're gonna go. So Jen's gonna say her thing, and we're gonna go.
So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our look at Savannah, and we'll see y'all down the road. Bye-bye.
Bye.